Therefore, I urge you, brethren, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living and holy sacrifice, acceptable to God, which is your spiritual service of worship. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may discern what is the good, pleasing, acceptable, and perfect will of God. And that you be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and put on the new self, which in the likeness of God has been created in righteousness and holiness of the truth. Therefore, put aside falsehood, speak the truth, each one to his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Be angry, and yet do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger, and do not give the devil a place for an opportunity. In everything, therefore, treat people the same way you want them to treat you, for this is the law and the prophets. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven will enter. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for your welfare and not for calamity, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you would go and bear fruit, and that your fruit would remain, so that whatever you ask of the Father in my name, he may give to you. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And the one who knocks, it will be opened. What is the source of quarrels and conflicts among you? Is not the source your pleasures that wage war within you? You desire and do not have. You murder and covet. You are envious and cannot obtain. So you fight and quarrel. You do not have because you do not ask. You ask and do not receive because you ask wickedly with wrong motives, so that you may spend it on your evil desires. Or do you think that the Scripture speaks to no purpose? He jealously desires for the Spirit which He has made to live in us. But He gives a greater grace. Therefore it says, God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Submit therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. Now, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all generously and without reproach, and it will be given to him. But he must ask in faith, without any doubting. For the one who doubts is like the surging sea, driven and tossed by the wind. For that person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord, being a double-minded, doubting man, unstable in all his ways. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us. And Jesus said to him, if you can, all things are possible to him who believes. Immediately the boy's father cried out and said, I do believe. Help my unbelief. I lift up my eyes toward the mountains. Where will my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. The Lord is the one who goes ahead of you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not be afraid or discouraged. The Lord will protect you from all harm. He will protect your life. The Lord will guard your coming in and your going out, both now and forever. Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls before swine, or they will trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. Think about Him in all your ways, and He will guide you on the right paths.